You ever met someone who seems to have it all together? They're crushing goals, ticking off checklists, and just killing it. Yet somehow they still feel stuck, frustrated, or even, dare I say, like they're failing. Maybe that's you. Maybe you're the overachiever who's doing everything right, but it still feels wrong. Trust me, I get it. And today, we're going to talk about why this happens and, more importantly, how to fix it. Here's the thing about overachievers. You're wired to succeed. You thrive on checking off boxes, smashing goals, and being the best at whatever you do. But here's the catch. This same drive, it can actually be the thing holding you back. Let me explain. Overachievers fail not because they're lazy or unmotivated. Obviously, that's not the problem. They fail because they fall into a few sneaky traps, and honestly, most don't even realize it's happening. But once you do spot these patterns, everything changes. Alright, so let's break this down. Why do overachievers fail? There are a few big reasons, but let me start with one of the biggest. 1. The trap of perfectionism. Overachievers are often perfectionists. You want everything to be just right, the perfect plan, the perfect execution, the perfect outcome. But here's the reality. Perfectionism paralyzes you. You spend so much time tweaking, second-guessing, and over-preparing that you end up delaying or even avoiding the actual doing. And when you finally do take action, you're so focused on things being perfect that you can't even enjoy the wins because you're already obsessing over what's next. Sound familiar? Here's what I've learned. Done is better than perfect. Seriously, write it on a post-it note if you have to. Progress beats perfection every single time. And guess what? Most people don't notice the tiny details you're stressing over. They care about the impact you're making, not whether you got every single thing 100% right. 2. Overcommitting to everything. Another big mistake overachievers make? Saying yes to everything. You want to crush it at work, be the perfect friend, partner, parent, volunteer, and somehow also have time to train for a marathon or start a side hustle. It's like you believe you're some kind of superhero. But here's the truth. When you try to do everything, you end up doing nothing well. You're stretched too thin, and eventually it leads to burnout. And let's be real, burnout isn't a badge of honor. It's just a sign you've been saying yes to too much. So what's the fix? Learn to say no. I know. It's hard. But every time you say no to something that doesn't serve your bigger goals, you're saying yes to what matters most. Think of it like editing your life. Cut out the stuff that's draining you so you can focus on the things that actually light you up. 3. Chasing external validation. Okay, here's a tough one, and I'm guilty of this too. Overachievers often tie their self-worth to their accomplishments. You're so busy chasing the next promotion, the next award, or the next congratulations that you forget to ask yourself if you're actually happy. It's like you're climbing a ladder without even checking if it's leaning against the right wall. The fix? Start asking yourself, why am I doing this? Who am I doing this for? If the answer doesn't align with your values and goals, it's time to rethink. Because here's the thing. True success isn't about impressing other people. It's about living a life that feels good to you. So, to all my overachievers out there, you're not failing because you're not good enough. You're failing because you're stuck in patterns that don't serve you. But the good news? You can change that. Start embracing imperfection, learn to say no, and stop chasing other people's approval. It's not about doing more, it's about doing what matters. And hey, if this resonated with you, let me know in the comments. What's one thing you're going to let go of today? Or maybe share a time when you realized you were overcommitting or chasing perfection. I'd love to hear your story. And if you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and share this with the overachiever in your life who needs this reminder. Remember, you're already enough. Now go live like it.